Hello, what's up, everybody? Sorry, the close and face up. Uh, it is week 2 of the vlog journey. We're starting off good, about to upload vlog number 1 right now, and we're also exporting, because I combined the two videos, it's going to be over 2.5 hours long, but the draft and off season from season 2, and then so that's exporting. Gonna be going live also today on the gaming channel. Oh, yeah, let's start today. It's about, gotta check my PC, 1:35. So got about 2 hours, a little under 2 hours before therapy today, because I try to do it every Thursday to continue on the health journey. And no, we talked about eating better, but I will say this week was mostly Sunday. But this week was kind of a bad week, especially Sunday, because we, like you saw, went up to grandma's. I didn't talk about it much. We'll talk about it now. We went up to my grandma's, and we're from Washington, live up here in the Pacific Northwest, and the Seahawks played Sunday against the Rams to see who goes to the Super Bowl. And well, we had quite the food party. First off, we had pizza and chips and a whole bunch of other snacks, ice cream, cookies. It was not a great day for trying to start to eat a little better. But who cares? It's a great time. And you had grandma's, especially because I have to rely on my mom to go up there. My mom works a lot, and we usually try to go up Sundays, which also counteracts with sometimes I don't do D&D, because I also do that on Sunday. But I'm trying to see, working with them. Like I said, I want to try. I mean, we could try on our own too, but I kind of want to try to build an audience first before we because right now they rely, for the streams and the videos I put up on the my gaming channel right now, they rely solely on me, my streams, and when I'm not there, it's not being streamed/recorded to be uploaded. So I've had this idea, and I've talked to them about that. If we can get enough of an audience, we can make our own channel. So that way, when, say, I do go up to my grandma's or other things, it's not solely on me. They can do it. They can set up the stream. And sorry about the bad head. It's really bad today. I haven't brushed yet. But so they don't have to rely on me, so they can stream, and then they can upload it to YouTube on our own channel there. But I don't know. Like I said, I would kind of want to build an audience first to know it would work, but then at the same time, I feel like we want an audience maybe built separate from my personal channel, because sorry, I've been watching Rhett and Link in the background. Good Mythical Morning. But trying to lock the brightness. I don't know why my phone, there's 2 lights in there that are smart lights, and I only have one on, but it's bright as hell. So we'll go over here in the corner. But God, I lost my train of thought. Oh, but I feel like if it's just me, that audience would be potentially built just to my channel in general, and I want us as a D&D group, if we're continue to, because I want to, they want to, if we go our own channel where it's solely, I mean, of course we have to do other things. Which I have ideas I would have to talk to them about, but because to get affiliate, which took me forever, which I'm still technically not signed up yet on Twitch. I need to, but I just haven't yet. But to get affiliate, you gotta have 3 concurrent viewers, 50 followers, stream 7 days, or 7 different days, 8 hours total in like a week. So, I have ideas, but that can be the sole D&D channel, like I said. So if I'm gone or someone's gone, and because when one of us, we've been doing this thing now where if one of us is gone, we've been doing one-shots instead of our main campaign. And yeah, so I just think that would be easier for everybody, you know. And plus, I've been working on my own campaign based in the One Piece world. I still need their characters to build kind of the story 0, episode 0, to get everybody together. I need to write down some homebrew rule I have made for it, and a few other things to help myself. I'm still pretty behind on that, but yeah, today's Thursday. There's not going to be much today except for this. I know last night when I made the outro little video for the main vlog, said I'd show you my shoes. It's kind of a, shoe collection. Things you can do in a vlog, because, my one ride to the outside world has work tonight again, so I'll be stuck at home, so I gotta find things to do at home to try to entertain you. So yeah, welcome to vlog number 2. Okay, it's Friday. Therapy didn't happen yesterday. I think I said because my therapist was sick. Oh my god, the light. It's just so bright. I had to come in here in my quote-unquote closet to record so you're not blinded by the light. But, today's Friday. I didn't record kind of the, I guess, shoe go-through because I was having all sorts of problems uploading vlog number 1. But it's fixed. It's up there. And, we'll go through shoes a bit later. I gotta get on here, do some more editing, because, the editing never stops. So that's what we gotta do. So I'm gonna do that. And I will see you later when we go through my shoes. Because, like I said yesterday, pretty much gonna be in, sadly, inside all this week. On the driving front, I might be able to get some done tomorrow if the weather holds up, being in the Pacific Northwest, Washington, the rain's never far away. Even though whenever we complain about the rain, people always say, oh, you guys actually don't get that much rain. And yes, we do. If you look up the rainfall totals, you'll see things. I think we're like pretty low. You'll see things. Hawaii is number 1, but then you see things like Florida and the Carolinas, Louisiana. Well, for that stat, I'm gonna put you down for a sec because I gotta put something away. But for that tracking stat, they include such things as hurricanes, which, while yes, brings a lot of rain, don't happen all the time. Like, we get them every year, but a lot of times they don't make landfall. Well, not a lot of times, but sometimes they don't make landfall. But they still count those. And oh my god, you can see my PC reflection on my screen from here. Or no, that's my phone. Never mind. But they count that as annual rainfall, which, like I said, sometimes doesn't happen. Sometimes the hurricanes don't make landfall. I came over here for my water and I wasn't picking it up. So if you take away that, the storms, and just go by national normal rainfall average, we're number 2, still behind Hawaii. And you know why we're number 2? Because we are the only, I'd have to look it up, and I don't know about Alaska or Hawaii, but if you look at the continental 48 states, we're the only one with a rainforest. And you know what rainforests do? You know why they're called rainforests? Because it rains a lot. It rains a lot. So we get a lot of rain. And right now it's raining. And I'm still not super, I mean, I'm getting more and more, but I'm not super comfortable driving in dry conditions, let alone wet conditions. But, you know, at some point I gotta bite the bullet and do it. So tomorrow, even if it's raining, probably gonna do it anyway. But we'll see. Alright, today is Saturday. Sorry I didn't do anything else again yesterday besides the intro. I edited my video, and then I saw my friends on Discord, and then I joined them, and then we kind of lost track of time. You know, when you're having fun, time flies. And I just lost track of it, you know. I was having fun with my friends, but it's going to be a short intro. I'm going to try to get more content than just these intros today. But I have to keep this one short because my stepdad is outside in the garage washing his Corvette for like the 4th time in 2 weeks. So, and he's got his music going on. I don't know if you can hear it, but we're going to keep it short, simple. But today's goal is hopefully do a little editing. Maybe talk to my friends. But when I think my mom went to the store. So when she gets back, it's, you know, I might also just throw on that. Get a little workout. My mom comes back. Then, do some driving. And then it's actually nice today, even though they said it was supposed to rain all weekend up here where I live. But it's actually nice and sunny. After the drive, I might go for a walk. Have some fun. Well, I mean, I don't know if walking per se is fun, but go get some double exercise, you know? I just kind of had a big lunch. Leftovers from the big dinner last night. Which, you know, kind of doesn't help trying to eat healthier, but so, you know, maybe the double workout today would be a good thing. You know, burn more calories. So we'll see, but I'm gonna go for now. Like I said, I don't know if you can hear the music. I'm hoping not, even though because I can hear it, but it's very muffled. So I'm hoping the camera doesn't pick it up. But we're just gonna end the intro now. Do stuff in a bit. You know, I said probably gonna exercise with the headset, and then just wait, drive, go for a walk, and then maybe I'll show you my shoe collection, and maybe I'll show you more of my hats too. And I think you've seen them before, but that's where most of my figurines are. Pretty sure you've seen them. We can go through more of them too. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, don't know if you can see it on my face, but I just got done with the headset. I needed to charge. I thought I charged it, but I still got about an hour in on there of flailing, so my arms are tired. And now we are about to go make my legs tired. I got the blue kind of stretchy workout shirt, the kind of matching pants, but I'm going to throw a long sleeve over it. Sadly, it won't match anymore. Because even though it's about 60, I live right on a river. So that makes it a little bit colder than average. Got the gray. I think this is a Wrangler I just got for Christmas one year, long sleeve. But yeah, I live right on a river. So that usually makes it, well, not right on the river technically, because the river's over there, and then it's about 10-minute walk that way, and then about I'm trying to show. So we're good. So it's over there, across the dike and the highway. Well, highway. It's a way, not necessarily a highway, but it's over there, and then that direction about 10-minute walk, and then that way, not that way, that way. About a 10-minute drive to get to the boat ramp. But yeah, so it's going to be a little colder, so I'm just going to be prepared. If not, I'm just going to sweat extra hard. Hopefully burn those calories. Okay, we're out here kind of away from the houses now, so I can talk a little bit and not look weird. Pause the music. But I just checked. We're a little over
a mile and a half in, about 1.65 miles in 28 minutes. I'm at 153 calories burned. You can hear I'm breathing heavy because I like to jog with my walks. I go as long as I can and then walk and rest until I catch my breath, and then I jog again. It's just what I do. You know, that was pretty much my routine in the evening during summer last year. And like I said, I lost about 30 pounds through the summer. And then, you know, Washington weather showed up in the fall and winter, and I almost immediately gained that much weight back because it was raining. But today it's not, so I'm back out here. First time outside working out this year at the end of January. And yeah, I also just saw my mom drive by and back for the store. So I'm gonna finish the rest of the loop around where I live because we have walking paths. And then we're gonna do some driving. And then there's hopefully hammering coming from the city. But yeah, I thought I'd just do a quick little update. We're doing good. I'm still out here. I didn't show you me getting ready, but I'm out here. See the headphones? I'm about to take my hat off though, because my headphones keep slipping off. But my hair is also a fucking mess, so I don't want to do that, but we'll see. If it bothers me too much, I'll just take the hat off. But for now, I guess it'll stay on. Because like I said, I am right. My Google said it was about 60 degrees, but like I said, I live pretty much on a river, pretty damn close to one. So it's a bit cooler, I'd say. Instead of about 58, 59, like my Google said, I'd say my specific area in town, I'd say I'm about maybe 55, 54, maybe 56, so a couple of degrees cooler. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, we're cutting the walk a little short today, not doing the full loop because it's about 4. And I only have about an hour or so left of true sunlight. And I do gotta practice some driving today, because today is about the only day for the rest of the week I'll have a shot at doing it. So we're gonna go in, take a breather, grab a Gatorade, and then we're gonna get to some driving. Oh, I forgot. For this little part, I will, well, I could do it through the driving too, but I'll figure out a spot. But I'm going to throw up the screenshot of what I did today for the walk. Okay. Alright, you're probably wondering, Sharky, where's your glasses? Well, I just got out of the shower. Might be hard to tell because my hair's dry, a little dry. But I just got out the shower, no driving, because when I got in from my walk, my mom and stepdad, they were going out for the evening, so I couldn't drive, unfortunately. So instead, I had to take care of some business in the bathroom. Not gonna say too much, but it involved me sitting on the toilet and pushing things out of my body. I hope that's the most nicest way to say that on YouTube. Don't come at me. But I did that, and then I just, because I sprayed it before, and I decided I needed to clean my shower anyway. So I cleaned my shower, scrubbed it down, sprayed it, did all that stuff, waited a bit, then rinsed it down, and then took a shower. So that's pretty much how the rest of my day went, and didn't really want to film that because, like I've said before, I'll be honest, when I was younger, even just like 5 years ago, I took care of my sink, but I never really myself cleaned my shower because honestly, I never really had to, because even though continued use, it never really got super dirty. But when we moved into this house, I, decided, okay, it doesn't really get dirty, but I'm going to spray it down every day, keep it clean. And this is the only shower that I've actually thoughtfully try to clean myself. Sometimes I need help because sometimes with just the normal cleaner, some of the stuff won't scrub, so we gotta use like bleach and bleach just makes me nauseous and lightheaded, so I can't do that often, so I'll get my mom's help for that. But I have made it like a conscious decision when we moved into the house we live in now that I am going to keep my shower clean. And this shower is constantly getting dirty, even though I try to keep it clean. I spray it down. I gotta put my glasses on. My fan's kind of already drying out my eyes. But like I try to consciously keep it clean. I spray it down every night after I get out, like I just did. But it just gets dirty super fast, and I always got to just keep cleaning it. And I don't know why. The time of my life I decide I'm going to make a conscious decision to keep my shower clean and not have to wait for my mom to do it, even though, like I said, it didn't really get dirty beforehand, weirdly enough. But I just find it weird. I find it weird that it gets dirty when I'm constantly trying to make sure it stays clean. Like I don't understand. It's not like I've changed my showering habits. I've been doing the same thing my entire life. I take really long showers because they're relaxing to me. Not really a bath person. I mean, if I'm saying like a spa and I shower before and they kind of have like a hot bath thing, like a communal bath thing, like I think Japan does. It's more like a hot bath spa, and you can shower before or after. Like that, I would do, just because it's warm, kind of like a hot tub, more so. But I'm a shower dude, and shower relax me. You turn the like right now. If you've never tried it before, this is what I've been doing, pretty much my entire life since I was, I guess, old enough to be able to shower on my own instead of just start a bath. Because I don't know why. I don't know why that's a conscious thing in the world where it's like when you're a child, there's a certain point you reach where then it's like, okay, you're allowed to shower now instead of take a bath. I don't know why that's a thing. I feel just like showers are easier in general, I guess. I don't want to talk about it because that sounds weird, talking about kind of stuff like that. But like I just don't. Anyway, sorry. But what I do in the shower is turn it on. Now you turn it up hot, and I mean like hot. So like when you're standing up, where it's kind of like, wow, this is a little too hot. But for some reason, and that's what I do, when you sit down on the floor and get under the water, kind of like how, because it doesn't keep the full stream of water. It's breaking out, even though it looks like it's one continuous stream. It breaks up into little droplets. But even just that little difference from near the shower head down to the shower floor, it gets a little cooler, and it's just right. And you just kind of sit under there. I kind of sit up, curl up with my knees, kind of rest, like deep thought thinking, rest my head on my hands. And it's just like warm rain cascading over you. And it's just so relaxing, I've done it before, even before I knew I was struggling mentally. You just kind of sit there, deep thought in like a warm rain, and it's just, to me, it's good. It's good. It's relaxing. It helps. It can help you a ton. I feel like mentally, just kind of sit there, think, or just kind of de-stress from the day in like a warm rain setting for a couple of minutes in the shower. And then, you stand up, you wash off, and you get out. So if you've never done that before, I'd suggest trying it, because it's, like I said, it's really relaxing. The joke is, especially for men, it's like, oh, why are you taking so long in the shower? Doing that in there. It's like, no, I'm sitting in what's like warm rain, relaxing, thinking about the day. So try it. This is your Sharky message of the day. Try it. And now I gotta go, because all the stuff I've been doing, recording, and going for the walk, really drains. I need a new phone, but it really drains my phone battery. It's like 25% right now, so I gotta charge it. Sorry, I forgot. It's gonna be a quick day. Sunday. We'll do stuff a little later for the vlog, but it is Streamlabs has got an update.
Stream time for D&D. I stream when I can, when I'm available, every Sunday from noon to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. D&D with my D&D group. So, I mean, obviously you can't watch right now because I'm about to go live. But if you're watching this when it comes out Thursday and you want to check it out, I will, as always, have my gaming YouTube and this in the description below. So come check us out. Or, what I said, I think it was yesterday or the day before. If we get enough traction going, we'll make our own channels and stuff. But yeah. Oh, all right, everybody. It is Sunday night, and I have had a good day. I streamed D&D. Sorry, someone's talking outside. Streamed D&D, had good. Got off, played some games with my friends, and then I streamed them, not live, but I was streaming. And I'll put her Twitch channel in the description. I'll say it now, though. It's XXFeversXX. Go check her out. She doesn't stream lately, but she is finally moving to a bigger house with my other friend. Go check her out, too. It's ShayBabe30 on Twitch. Go check her out, too, because when she does, and if she goes live again, she likes to play a lot. I mean, she'll play games with us, like Rivals and stuff, but she also likes to play Nancy Drew and games like that. So if you like those type of games, go check her out. If she ever goes live again, because they're cool. She plays a lot of those Nancy Drew puzzle games, and it's fun to watch, and it's fun to try to solve the puzzles, because I know of Nancy Drew, because, my mom and I used to play them when I was younger on our PC back in the day, but I don't remember them. So it's fun to watch and try to help her figure out puzzles. But anyway, I've been talking about it for like 2-3 days now. Show you my shoe collection. It's not really big, but just, something to do, because there's not much I can go out and do with my mom working a bunch of overtime this week, so I can't really readily available go out into public. But we have alternatives. As my therapist said, or I told my therapist, and they said that's a good idea, is if there's something you can't do, pivot to something you can. And I can do this for content. I can just show you my shoes. It's not much. They're not Nikes or Jordans. I mean, I used to have a pair of Nikes way back in the day, but they probably weren't worth much. They weren't like Jordans or anything. They were like at the most $50 skate shoes. But because they're mostly DCs. My nicer ones that I have, my Skechers are downstairs. I have the gray ones that you saw from last week on Sunday. I have a blue pair and another gray slip-on pair. The blue is a slip-on pair. It used to be my old kind of nice, just like going to the store and stuff shoes, but then they kind of got old and dirty, so I made those my workout shoes. And I have gray slip-ons that are pretty much the same, but their foam insert and everything is gone, so I just got to get rid of them. I still have them. I don't know why, but we're gonna get to my nice shoes that if I ever go on a date again in life, I can wear and look nice and presentable. Because, I don't have much in the way of nice things. My nicest things are, I think I can grab them real quick. I know I'm stalling again, but where? Okay, so okay, they are. I think I have a gray pair. No, the gray pair is short. So I have these and blue, but they're not necessarily dress-up pants. These are golf pants, because I do golf. I have live streamed golfing before, and it was pretty cool, but I have to get one of those, like, Bluetooth mics, little mics, to stop the wind when we're going in the golf cart, and find someone who can be my camera person, because I had some cool shots, like putting the club down and then leaning my phone on it to get the, to show the putts and stuff. My friends and stuff, they liked that. They thought that was a cool view, but overall, I would just want a camera person. So, and just so you know, I have the nice golf clothes. I'm terrible. I can drive. My best is I can drive the ball. Off the tee, I can smack the crap out of the ball really far
and really straight sometimes. Lately, it's been a lot of shanking or slicing. But once I get it and I hit it straight, I can hit the ball a long way. After that, I turn into Ray Charles because apparently I'm blind because I can never hit the ball straight. But let's get on to the shoes now. Maybe someone in the comments will say, hey, those are a really expensive pair of shoes. And I'll be like, oh, how expensive? And then I'll look them up and it's like, oh, they're $1,000. I love you, but $1,000 is $1,000. First pair we got, the newest pair, I think I showed off last vlog, are these Steve Madden New York. They were normally $100. Got them on sale at a local store up here called Fred Meyer. It's our Kroger brand store for $20. So these were $100 shoes. Got them on sale for $20 in my size. I wear size 13. I think I also said that last week. And you know what they say about big feet, big socks and shoes, and I do have big socks and shoes. Although the socks, it's hard to find that actually fit a size 13 foot. I always find extra large, but it's always a size 12 foot is the biggest. And they fit. I gotta stretch them a little bit, which is probably not good. I'm probably not getting the most of the comfort, sporty little inserts they have in the sporty kind of socks. But I've in my life, maybe I'm looking in the wrong places, but I've never found an actual sock that says specifically size 13 size. I know they're out there, just never found a package. Anyway, pair number 2. These are my favorite. One of my favorites. They're a little dirty, as you can see. I'm not great. I've tried to clean before. Not really great at cleaning shoes. You'll notice a lot. I do like the high quarter top, especially when I was younger. I thought it was cool. You're wondering why DCs? Did I ever skateboard? No. I tried for so long, and the best I could ever do was ollie. But I've always liked the skater aesthetic. These are this pair. All right, next pair. The blue. Well, I should say these ones I think I've had about since my junior year in high school, which was 2012, 2013, as my neighbors are dropping tools out there like they do every night, especially a lot of the times at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Because, I think they're on something. But, yeah, here's the blue pair. They're a little dirty. I think I got these my quote-unquote senior year. But personal stuff happened. Maybe we'll talk about it one day. I'm good with it now, but so far only people knows are my family, one of my friends, and my therapist. But maybe we'll talk about it one day. But these are my blue pair. So I think I got these senior year or mid-junior year before the stuff happened and I had to leave school for reasons. Alright, here comes pair number 2 now. I believe next pair. I believe these are my oldest pair. I think I've had this pair. As you can see, it's very yellow on the bottom here. See, very worn out treads. Or not worn out, but very worn in treads. I've had these ones. I've had these ones since freshman year of high school. Which is, I usually would have one pair of shoes for the school year, the nice pair, and then, would go outside or mess around pair. But then about freshman year, because these shoes were, expensive back in the day. I mean, I know shoe prices are crazy now, but even back then, these were like, and all of these older ones, they were like $70, $80. So I decided, maybe one day they'll be worth something. Because at the time, and I still think now, but at the time, even freshman year, DC was kind of starting a slow decline. I think they're okay now, but they were on a slow decline. So I was like, it could be worth something one day. But I don't know. It's other than going to like an actual big brand shoe store. Here, I say big brand. You can still get them cheap. It's called Payless Shoe Store up here in Washington. Shout out them. Not a sponsor, but they have expensive shoes, usually on the cheaper end of sides. But yeah, I just decided to keep them. Maybe they're worth money someday. And I don't even know if I know DC's still around, but I don't know how prevalent they are. I know, especially in the skateboard world, Converse, Vans. I think Nike has made a comeback in shoes for skateboarding, so I don't know how much DC is around anymore. Okay. These are kind of one of my favorites. I'm not a real fan of white, but the black with the little white and the red is really cool. I think the bottoms are the bottoms are black too. It's really cool. Really, really cool. Then the final pair, I got more laundry to put away. I'm going to do that after this. But the final pair, I think it's my newest pair that I got at Ross, I want to say. I think so. They're not 3/4 tops, but they are DC. And I got in, especially when on the skateboard brand, I really got into DC because I was a big fan back in the day of Robin Big and, Rob Dyrdek's Fantasy Factory. And, he was sponsored by DC. I got really into it. I don't have many more, but I used to have a couple of Dyrdek collection shoes. I had the shoes that were, normal like this, not 3/4 top. And they were the white sole, black, but they had like red here and I think red laces. Used to have those. I think there was the camo DC ones with the camo DC emblem collection, because I don't think I had those, but the emo chicks in high school that I was into had them, which was great, and still kind of into emo chicks now at almost 30. Not kinda, am. Let's just be fair. If you are female, I'm into you, but not trans. Now, I will say this: I am 100% supportive. I have a family member that's in the community and trans. I have friends. I'm 100% support. I will 100% support you in your decisions. It's your life. Do what you want, and I'm gonna be proud of you, even if I don't know you. I'm proud of you for finding out who you are. Just know, though, in the dating sense, not for me. But I am proud of you for figuring out who you are and who you want to be, but not dating. What? Other than that, women, I'm into everyone here. And with that little weird speech at the end, that's it for my nice shoes. So I don't have much. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pair of nice, like, go out on dinner type shoes with the ladies, if I ever do. I don't really have much else. We can go through my hats. Maybe tomorrow I can show you all my baseball hats I have and different stocking hats I have, which I actually found a bunch of DC at Ross like November. So like I said, they are still around. But yeah, we can go through my hats, my stocking hats, my baseball hats. Maybe that's a tomorrow thing, because it's about 10 o'clock now, and I kind of want to just watch a little TV, see if there's anything I need to catch up on YouTube while I'm still somewhat awake, before I get ready for bed and take a shower and then throw on YouTube to wait for the melatonin to kick in. But yeah, it was a good day today. It's really just I got really nothing else. So yeah, we'll go through my baseball hats and stocking hats tomorrow, and we'll show you that as part of the vlog. Another reason I wanted to go through my shoes is when I saw them and I talked about them that I was just gonna show you as content. They were all messy and not with their pairs. I don't know how that happened, so I kind of just wanted to take them out so I can put them back in a neat fashion. So yeah, today was Sunday. You'll see it from earlier. The D&D little update. It was a good stream, good day. Gaming with friends, streamed with multiple friends today. The D&D my stream, and then streaming with a friend on Marvel Rivals. That again, shout out XX Fevers XX and ShayBabe30. Like I said, I'll put them in the description below. But with that, have a good Sunday, and next Sunday, if you like football, and I'll just say go Seahawks. From Washington, go Seahawks. Not a super big NFL fan. My favorite team is the Titans, but I'll know they'll never maybe never make the playoffs again in my lifetime. But I like the Seahawks too, so go Seahawks. All right, everybody. It is Monday. Woke up a little late. Just had lunch, as you can tell. I can probably look tired. But it's time I'm about to do some editing and uploading. Next double feature of the Rooster series coming up. I got to edit it first, though. But while we're thinking about it, let's go through my hats. It's going to be a bit big of a section. So first we're going to start with golf. And so for my Lucky hat. It's purple. It's got a clover. I believe the brand is Lucky. Yeah, Live Lucky. Black Clover is the actual brand. And, it doesn't fit half the time because my head, you'll probably can even see, because I actually grabbed a small large to extra large. And as you can see, it's sliding up my head. That is golf hat number 1. Now, it's not necessarily a golf hat. I've kind of made it a golf hat, though. And that is, I got it from I'll show you. Where is it? I don't know where I put it. Yeah, I don't know where I put it, and I don't want you to see the mess. But it was a Overwatch box. It's got some shot glasses, some ice an ice maker for May's, for Snowball with May. Some drink glasses, but it also came with a Lucio hat. As you can see, it's a little dirty, because like I said, I kind of use it as a golf hat. Yeah, it's a snapback. I'll put it on for you. This one fits a little better than the Lucky one, but not too much better, because it's still sliding up because of the floofy hair. For this one, I really gotta brush it down, spray it. Probably would fit better if I straightened my hair. I've straightened my hair once in my life. Maybe I could do it again. But that is golf hat number 2. And then number 3, I don't think it fits at all, but it's a Dragon Ball Z hat. It's a slide one. I don't remember where I got it. Also, not a huge fan of the band, but this is a Grateful Dead shirt, and I just love the bears. I love the pattern. I love the colors. Like I said, not a huge fan of the band, but this is a really cool shirt. Yes, I'm one of those people, even if I don't necessarily really like the band, if they got cool merch, I'll fucking wear it. Like I said, this is cool. So I'm gonna wear it because I think it's cool. But here we go, Dragon Ball hat. This one is also pretty small. You can probably tell it's slowly sliding on my head. And it comes off like that. So those are the golf hats.
Next up, we have this one's a cool one. It's a bit dirty because this is kind of my outside summer do activities hat with. So it's a bit dirty. Should probably clean it. But Tampa Bay Rays spring training hat. I don't know if they use this style anymore. This was from, I think I got this in like, as you can see, there's some dirt. I think I got this in 2019. I've had it for that long. Got it at Ross. But yeah, it's a spring training hat. This is where I actually fit 7 3/4. So and you can tell there's my stomach. That's great. You can see it fits a lot better even with the hair. See, nice snug fit. It's beautiful. I'm sorry about the stomach. I'm trying to lose it. That's the whole point of this vlog, is to hopefully watch me slowly lose it. Now this one I'm not going to put on because I also know it doesn't fit. But I just bought it because I bought this years and years ago because, again, the company was declining. And, I thought maybe, if it does go out, having the merch could be expensive. It's a DC stretch fit. It's small medium. So, again, it doesn't really fit. But I do like the color, the gray with the black and the neon kind of blue. Also, it's still got the tag. Ross. It was $11.99. Normally $22. So yeah, Ross with the deals. All right, next one. One of my favorites because it's my favorite college, and I wish I had enough money to go to it, even at almost 30 years old now. But it's the Washington Huskies. I love purple, and I think the gold they have with it is amazing. This one's an Adidas hat. It's a little smaller than the rest of them. I believe this is, so it's 7 5/8. So it's a little smaller, but I'll put it on. It does still fit. Does still fit. It's a little bigger than 7.5. It fits nice. Washington, like, it would look better. I know I would look better if I had my hair brushed, but I could care less today. Like I said, I woke up late. I need to go get some work done after doing this bit of the vlog. But yeah, Huskies. Love the purple, love the gold. Go Huskies. I'm sad. Okay, before we move on, Huskies. They in my life, they have made it close to the championship game only a handful of times. I think the most recent time they went to the national championship game, and I think they lost. But they decided they wanted to follow the Oregon Ducks, who have won it a lot. They wanted to follow the Oregon Ducks to the Big Ten Conference. And that happened a few years ago, I think 2 or 3 years ago now. And I don't think they've even been in the top 25 once since moving to a bigger conference. Like, why? Like, I know you want a tougher competition. Well, look at the tougher competition is kind of kicking your butt right now. Sorry. I love you. I'm going to root for you, but you haven't done anything since moving to the bigger conference for bigger competition. But the Ducks have. They didn't win this year, but I think they went to the playoffs again for the college national championship. And I think they made I think they made the semifinals. They went against Indiana and lost, and then the Indiana won. Right? Indiana State, Indiana. Either way, the Ducks have been successful. The Huskies have not. Anyway, you're going to see a theme. I'm going to have probably the most of these two teams. But next up, it's another 7 5/8. We've got, I don't know what uniform this one. It might be custom. It might be an older spring training hat. I believe I got it at Ross. It's a Boston Red Sox hat. If you recognize like what uniform or spring training, if this is like a specific year, please let me know,
because I don't. I just saw it at Ross, and it was in my size range, and I love Boston. Boston's my favorite team, so I picked it up. So we're gonna put it on. It's a New Era 7 and 5/8, so it fits a little. The video stopped recording, so now I gotta say. I was gonna say this hat doesn't fit the same as the Adidas. It fits a little tighter, even though it's the same size. But as you can see, it kind of looks a little weird, especially again with the hair. I could really care less today about brushing it. I got it, like I said, for like the third time. I woke up late. Gotta get some work done. Boston. First Boston hat of many. Next hat. From a little dusty and dirty from, wiping it down and cleaning it. But it's a cool color combo way. And that is, this one is, I believe, 7 3/4. Yep, 59.50. New Era. Like I said, it's got a little, I gotta get a lint ruler, but Seattle Mariners, black and red, beautiful hat. I love the black with the red and then the black in the Seattle emerald there in the middle. The red brim, it's gray on the bottom. I kind of wish it kept, red on top and then black on bottom. I really do, but how much of that was recorded? I don't know how. Hold on. I don't know how much that was recorded. I'm gonna have to look back. Okay, so I made it sure I made it look back. At least got it. I talked about the emerald, the colors. Seattle, really cool hat. Really love the color scheme. I bought this at the Mariners store at Safeco, watching a game. I believe is where I bought this. It was on the clearance rack, and it was in my size. And I was like, I love the color scheme, picking it up. And that is the first Seattle Mariner hat. You're going to see a lot of those too. Next up, I'm not going to show you the back of this one because it has my real name, but it is another Boston hat. Black all the way around except for, one, my name on the back, two, the MLB emblem, and the New Era flag, and the little outline of red around the B. As you can see, this one's a little dusty, lint cover too from the last time I wiped it down and cleaned it. But yeah, this is one of my favorite hats. I love it. The black with the subtle red on the B, to me, just makes it really pop. And I just really love it. So I'm going to set you down. Don't stop recording again. This one also a 7 3/4. I'm 7.5 up to 8. 8, although 8 is a little big. There you go. See it on me. It's a little tight. I haven't worn it in a while, so it's kind of shrunk a bit. Got to stretch it back out, but it's one of my favorite hats. And Boston hat number 2. Final one from this row. I showed you the other day. I can't remember what I was doing in my closet, but I showed you the other day. That's this hat. This is my Angels hat. Again, the gray with the neon blue and purple, the neon green on the bottom, and the neon green emblems. New Era. And then it continues with the purple and blue on the back. The little top of the hat is purple. It's just a beautiful hat. Beautiful hat. I'm going to try to put this on one-handed. And it worked. This beautiful hat. Fits perfect. I think it looks good. Especially in the summer because I wear a lot of darker colors. I'm wearing a colorful shirt. I have a rotation. I do wear the same shirts often, but at the same time, you won't see them often because I do a weird system in my closet. But, yeah, this is this hat. And now that row of hats is done. Moving on. I have a snapback from the Orioles. This was years ago. I don't know if they use this specific digital camo hat anymore for... It's not 4th of July. What's the big holiday? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I haven't been in school for so long. I don't remember holidays except for the big ones. So if that offends you, I'm sorry. But the Orioles digital camo, it's a snapback. As you can see, I have it pretty much on the final 2 prongs because that's how big my head is. And we're going to stop wearing them because I just want to get through this a bit quicker. Because this is like the 4th video now because for some reason it was stopping and starting. But yeah, so there's the Orioles. Next up, another Orioles. This one also has my name, and I'm going to show you the back. See, I wish the Mariners red one had the black under like this. But this is a normal Orioles. This is... I don't think they use this emblem on the hat anymore. Even for their alternates. I think this is 2016 I got this. So this is from around then. But yeah, Baltimore. And the second and only Baltimore hat. Next up, this one is not a baseball one. I don't remember what it was. I don't wear it often. I think my mom got it because it was a B and she thought Boston. But it's not. It's this. Sorry, I have to switch hands. My other hand was getting tired. It's this hat. Not a big old B. It's a snapback. You can see because I don't wear it much. It's there. But, yeah. I got it. Maybe I should wear it more. I have to find an outfit that goes with it. Alright, next up. One on the smaller side, I've worn it a lot. I've also had it for a very long time, though. It's another Seattle Mariners hat. It's black, but it's got like a red, yellow, blue in there. The bill is dirty, but it's blue. It's a beautiful hat. I don't wear it much anymore because it's a 7.5, and 7.5 is really tight on my head. But I still have it. I got this also at the Mariners team store up at Safeco Field on the clearance rack. I got this one before the red and black one. So I've had this one longer, but yeah. That is the next Seattle Mariners. And then the next one is digital camo Seattle Mariners hat. This was my cousin's. Almost said his name. He is unfortunately since passed, and we were going through stuff for my garage sale with my aunt because my community has a garage sale, and she came over and brought a bunch of his hats and said, hey, if you want first dibs, grab them. And I did, and this was about the only one that he would have that was in my size range. He had before they even had the City Connects, he had one of those old school Mariners hats with the Trident logo, the yellow or the navy blue and gold with the black. Before they even did City Connects, that I really wanted, but I think it was like a 7 and I can't remember the size, but it was smaller than 7.5, and it just wouldn't fit. But I grabbed this one to honor him. I haven't really worn it, but this is his hat. It's mine now, and it's in my collection. Next up, this is definitely old because they don't use this colorway anymore. Orange Miami hat, Miami Marlins. I normally am not a fan of orange, but I don't know, just something about this when they had this color scheme. I just really enjoyed it. It was really cool, really good. I miss their home run sculpture in center field. I think the main reason that I've said it before in my baseball videos, I think the main reason they got rid of it because it was just a lot of money to keep up with maintenance. But I'm just gonna blame Derek Jeter for not being fun and taking it away. Like I said, I know the real cause is probably, I think it was just too much money for maintenance, but I'm blaming Derek Jeter when he owned the team, partially, for taking away the fun. But, I don't know, just this hat, it
It looks cool to me, and I'm not a fan of orange. All right, next up. This one, I didn't know. I know it was baseball. I didn't know for the longest time. Then I saw it and looked it up and saw what team it was. But then I forgot. But I kind of remember now. And I think this is a 2021 Minnesota Twins spring training hat. I know it was a spring training hat. I think it was either the Twins or the Reds. But I got this at Ross. It's a weird fabric. So it's like cloth here, but then it's kind of like a plasticky back here. I don't know. But I think it's either the Twins or the Reds. It's a spring training hat. It's at Ross. So I picked it up. Alright, next up. Another good Seattle hat. This is black with the white. It's just all black around except for the New Era symbol, MLB symbol, and the white outlines around the S. It's a beautiful hat. And this one, I don't think it's real leather, but the emblem there, it's hard to tell in the light because I don't know why my light. Well, you can kind of see. It's not felt or what, so like I'll show you. You've already kind of seen them. Boston. It's not stitched. It's leathery. I don't think it's actual leather, but it's like a leather type thing on the emblem, and it's just really cool. I love the colorway. I believe I also got this one at the Seattle Mariners store up at Safeco. So yeah. And then kind of showed you a little bit. I'm going to extend it out because to see everything. But this was the 2023-2024 Washington Nationals City Connect jerseys. And I don't know why they got rid of the cherry blossoms on the side and around the W. This hat is like, because right now it's this same colorway, same W, just without the cherry blossom petals or the pink. It's just a big white W on a gray hat. Which you could argue this is with just the cherry blossoms, but just the cherry blossoms make it, man. The cherry blossoms make this hat so much better, so much amazing. Just like, look at it. The pink around the W, the cherry blossoms, the cherry blossom tree. It's beautiful. And they took away the cherry petals, and that was just a big white W on a gray hat. That's so boring. This was so cool and looks so good. Like, why would you take this away? Like, I don't understand. And then, of course, my new favorite hat in the collection. Used to be their City Connects. Their new City Connects are green. I don't know about this year, but I know last year they still wore these on, I think, like Sunday. This like baby blue with the yellow. The jerseys I didn't really like because they were like yellow. They were like the yellow right there, but with like the blue lettering. But the hats, the blue with the yellow accents. Oh my god, it's just so fucking gorgeous. Sorry for cursing. I'll figure out how to bleep it out. It's just so gorgeous, though. Look at it. It's beautiful. This right here, this is my favorite now. It's my favorite in the collection. My collection. Alright. The final row. And we are starting off with not a major league team. I believe this is the minor league affiliate of the Washington Nationals. The Rochester Red Wings. It's got a rooster there. This is the biggest hat. This is the size 8. You can see the minor league symbol there. And please don't copyright me. I'm showing you the symbols. I'm just showing you they're legit. This, I got it at, well, at least most of all the baseball hats, except for potentially this one. I mean, because I got this one at Ross, and that Cincinnati one at Ross, and the Tampa Bay one at Ross. So they might, they look legit because they got the 5150. I don't know. This one I also got at Ross. But every other one I've got at a team store or a place like Lids that, sells official hats. But Ross, I'll show you how big the 8 looks on my head. I don't know if you can tell. You can see it's pretty loose fitting. That's why it's the biggest. I usually stick between like 7 and 5/8 to 7 and 3/4. But it was there, and I got it. I mean, see, we looking at the 50, 5950. I said 5150 earlier. It's got the new era sticker. It's got this. It's got genuine merchandise. So I would assume it. Like I said, it's from Ross, but every other one is either from like Lids, the Seattle Mariners store they have up at the stadium, or other affiliate places that sell official hats. Next up, just Goku hat. It's a snapback. Don't wear it much. It's a Goku hat from Dragon Ball. Next up. Now this one I wish I could say is my favorite. Because this is... I still have the stickers on. So this is the hat. I showed you the other one. And I kind of showed you. So this is the City Connect for Arizona that they wear on the field. And it's beautiful. I love the purple. I love the blue. It's a 7 and 3/4, but when I put it on my head, let's see if it translates in camera. But when it goes on my head, like, look at, like, it's so short. Like what? It's like it's a kid size, but like it's so short. I don't know why this one is so short. But this is our City Connect. It is beautiful. I wish it wasn't so short and kind of tight fitting for a 7 and 3/4. Because I want to wear it more because, God, it looks beautiful. But it doesn't, so it just kind of sits here. This one I've worn a few times. This is their City Connect. Goes with their City Connect, but this is for batting practice. So this is their batting practice City Connect hat. Never really see it on field. I got it last year for my birthday from, the New Era store. Same with the Boston and the Nationals hat and that actual on-field cap. But yeah, you've seen this one before. It's beautiful. I love the blue. I love the purple. It's great. All right, next hat. This one is another one that I just remembered. Actually, it was in my size range. That was not originally mine. It was also my cousin's, who unfortunately passed. It's the Seattle Mariners. It's gray, black with the white on the emerald in the middle. The New Era is black. Beautiful hat. It's a 7 and 5/8. He was one of the people who like to keep the stickers on the hats. I always usually, when I'm wearing them, I take them off. But this was his. It's mine now. Keeping it for his memory. And putting it in my collection. Next up. That's the one I wear a lot, so I have to clean a lot. It's Milwaukee. Just a standard Milwaukee. I believe this is their home alternate one. The dark blue shirt with the hat that they wear. So it's not like anything special. Not a skin. It's just with their home alternates, which I guess is kind of special. But I think they also wear it with just their home jerseys too. But just a standard Milwaukee hat. I love the dark blue. And I just love baseball, unless you're the Yankees or Dodgers. Next up, again, it's older, but they still use it just kind of as their standard. San Francisco Giants. One of my favorite teams growing up when I didn't really understand baseball, and then I understood baseball at about like 8 or 9, which for me was when the Red Sox won their first World Series in over 100 plus years almost. And then that's when they became my team. I was like, oh, I understand baseball now. And they're good. I like them, and I've liked them ever since. And boy, I mean, sure, I think they've won the most World Series since 2000. I think the Dodgers are tied now for them, though, sadly, with 3. But, man, have they had some bad years that I stuck with. Like that one year with Bobby Valentine in 2012. Holy crap. But anyway, yeah, San Francisco, shout out Barry Bonds, greatest home run hitter of all time. Yes, he cheated, but there are worse people in the Hall of Fame than him. And they didn't even cheat. But there are people worse than him in the Hall of Fame. Put him in the Hall of Fame. Put Pete Rose in, too, for God's sakes. I mean, the most hits ever. I hate that they waited for him to pass away to finally make him eligible, at least by the Elders Committee or whatever the committee is called, the Players Committee, to vote him in. But, like, come on. Sure, he gambled. But he gambled on winning. He didn't throw it like the 1917 White Sox, or as they call them, the Black Sox, because they're a stain for throwing the World Series. Because I can't remember why they threw the World Series, but they threw the World Series. Yes, he gambled. But he bet on them winning, and they won. And then, yeah. Anyway, final hat. Just standard Colorado Rockies. Black and purple are my favorite colors. And what do you know? The Colorado Rockies, even though they suck, their team colors are my favorite colors. So I had to pick them up. It took me a long time to find just their standard black and purple in my size. Like when I would go to the store, like I said, I don't know what up here in the Pacific Northwest. I would assume everywhere because they have it in. That's where I got the Angels hat. Was in California at a Lids, but there's a store up here called Lids. I don't know if it's countrywide. Could be called something else. Other places like up here in the Pacific Northwest, we have a store called Fred Meyer. It's a Kroger brand, but I think California it's called Ralph's. I think in Texas HBV. I can't remember the name. I've watched Ruth T so much and I always talk about it. But their store HEB down there, or HBV, whatever it's called, I think that's their Kroger store brand, and they run the same ads we do. Anyway, it took me a long time of looking for this hat to find it in my size, and I finally did, and now I have it. So with that, that's my hat. We're not doing stocking hats because a bunch are in the wash. I gotta wash them, but yeah, that's probably all the content for today. I don't know what else we can do. I can't go out there because it's raining. You know, my mom doesn't get home till like 7, so I don't know if I'll be able to drive. So this might be it for today. But if not, we'll see you tomorrow. Or if not, we'll see you later. If so, we'll see you tomorrow and figure out what to do then for some content for the vlog. Well, hello everybody. It is Tuesday, and I realize I haven't really recorded anything because I really haven't done much anything today except for edit, which I found out that I thought I was done with that series on the gaming channel, but I found some Miami videos that didn't come out. You see my PC turning back on in the background. But yeah, I haven't done much today at all. Let's try. You know what? Let's flip it. Same look. But yeah, I haven't really done much all today except for edit, and I don't know what to do for content. I mean, I have an idea, but it's not. I mean, it's okay. I just don't know how I would format it because there's a lot, and it involves that bag right there, which is full of my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and Magic cards, or decks, not just cards, decks. Forgot my water bottle over here, but yeah, I could show you them, kinda. There's two that I just haven't put away yet. I don't know what to do today because I've missed so much of it. Hello everybody, Wednesday, final day before we upload. And I just got done. I mean, it's not done yet because I gotta wait for it to export and upload. But I just got done uploading series finale for Not the Roosters, for the Marlins on the gaming channel, which I thought I had done. But it turns out when I deleted the videos and looked at new ones to edit, I wasn't. But hey, at least we got it done. It's gonna be a very long video because I combined both games, and the first game was like 16 innings, almost 2.5 hours. But anyway, so I got done with that, and I don't really know what to do. I know I said I could show you my Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so I suppose I can do that real quick. Let me kind of get some things set up real quick, and we're gonna stop, coming to a new part. Okay, I'm not gonna delete it. I'm gonna put it in, even though it's a little short, but because I thought it was something important. It's not. It's something I gotta throw away. It's from an old inhaler, because frankly I've had one prescribed, but I've never gone and got it. This one is just over the counter for bronchial spasms, because sometimes I get it from allergies. So I just, I have that, and that's the brochure to how to tell me. So tubs. Bottom tub is Pokemon tins and cards that aren't in the books over there. And even like the common ones I have over there, I want to put them in a binder just because I feel like it's nice. And then the top is Yu-Gi-Oh tins and cards, and not only that, but extra play mats and boxes. There's cards in those tins that are not in the binders over there, but it's where they go for now. I hope to have, like I said, Yu-Gi-Oh Pokemon, and I have some Magic, but most of the Magic is either in the binder, see, or they're just straight up pre-built command. And let's get into some of those first. So first, Christmas. This is the Cloud Structure deck. I got them in blue sleeves. This is a Cloud Commander deck. Nice tin, my mom, not a tin, but a nice card thing that my mom got me for GameStop. Next up we have the, I don't remember the character name, but this is also from the Final Fantasy set. This is the Commander deck for this. This is the Revival deck. Next up we got the Titus Commander deck from Final Fantasy X. Then we got, I forget her name too. I think it was from Final Fantasy 7 or 8 she's from, or was she 14 and she 8? One of them's from Final Fantasy 14 online. I think it's this one now. But yeah, this one. As you see, I need to get deck boxes for those, because the one we bought is going to have our first Yu-Gi-Oh deck. For this, from the Legendary 5Ds collection. This is the Rose Dragon set, or this is the Rose Dragon deck right in here. This one, I'm not going to open it because it has something potentially not appropriate for YouTube. I guess you can kind of see on the front, but it's stenciled in, so hopefully it's not too bad. But got this for Christmas from my cousin because they ordered this deck box, but for some reason they got sent two. So they're like, hey, here you go, Merry Christmas. This one has the most recent Charmers deck in there, the one that we were searching for last week. Now here comes some sacrilege, because in here, I believe this is I have the Blackwing? No, I believe this is Stardust. Yeah, Stardust. What's his name? Yusei? I think, is the main character for 5Ds. I think this is the Yusei deck. And then in this one, we have the Blackwing deck in the Cloud box that originally came with the Commander deck. So like I said, last week, I'm committing some sacrilege putting a Yu-Gi-Oh deck in a Magic the Gathering box. This one, oh no, this is just extra sleeves. This pocket right here, this enclosed one, these are Pokemon decks. I don't really play Pokemon, the card game, at all. Except for like when my cousin comes up to visit, and if I went to a shop and played, unless I play, I don't even know if these decks are even legal in standard anymore, because I think the most recent one is, well, I guess Sword and Shield. There's a Sword and Shield one in here, so I think that would be okay. But the other two, I think, are Sun and Moon and X and Y era. So I don't even think those will be in expanded. But now, I'm not really going to drag everything out because it's going to be a mess. We're going to do a little bit. So, Dark Magician Girl. Gonna not try to show too much. Oh, yeah. Here we go. This one's pretty good. Dark Magician Girl, Gaga Magician here. And on this side is, I can't remember her name, but that's not Dark Magician. I think it's like Dark Apprentice. This is my Spellcaster deck. It's not really great. I need to work on it, but I got it. Of course, playmat. There's another one in here somewhere. Where is my other playmat? Here it is. This one I got at, I'll unroll it. This one I got at Rose City Comic Con 2016. Could use it as a desk mat too. And I did for a while. But it's Tracer and Reaper, Overwatch, pointing a gun at each other. Next up, this is one of my favorite decks. In this box, this is the most recent Trap Inks deck. It's a pretty fun deck. Stalls. It's a really annoying deck to go against, and I love it. Then we got Fall of Albaz. Some other Magic decks. So this is, I can't remember what one, but this is one of the Dragon sets from a bit ago. But my local Kroger store still had them in stock, and it looked fun, so I got it. And then, just other decks. This is, I think, the most recent Blue Eye set. This is, what one is this one? That one is Ice Barriers. This one is Fire King. Yeah, and then I got two big old things here with more decks in there. So, oh, and here is not a commander, this is a standard deck. So this is only a 60 deck Magic the Gathering deck, but I got a standard too. My cousin bought it for me when we went down to Portland. Showed me a card shop down there that he goes to. But yeah, not really much. Because, like I said, I don't want to dig everything out and make a big mess. But, I'm a nerd. I got Yu-Gi-Oh! I got Magic. I got Pokemon, even though it's old. So, yeah, that's me. And that's going to really be it. And that's going to be the end of this video for the week. I hope you enjoyed. We got, as far as I checked last now, 20 views on the first video in a week. That is, in my opinion, for me, great. That's awesome. I don't think any new subscribers, though. But hey, 20 views is a start. We can grow from there. I'm going to see. I don't know if we're going up to my grandma's again this week, even though I think my mom's off. And one of my aunts is gone, who I was going to ask. But she has like a tripod you can have for your phone. I might see if I can either like have my mom like text her, because my uncle, who my aunt is my mom's older sister, and my uncle is my uncle, but not from this family, obviously, but his mom passed away last year, and they inherited her house, so they're going to be down in Florida living there for the next couple of months, kind of during this cold winter stretch, which is kind of weird. They let, because this is in the Washington, like February, March, April is the time where we start to get cold and get snow, even though it's not winter, it's spring, but the the times of the year is different up here. You would think, February, March, April. Oh, that's spring. No, that's winter in the Pacific Northwest. And then May, June, and then part of July is spring. And then the rest of the half of July, August, September, and then like the first week or two of October is summer. And then from there to about the end of January is when we have fall. I know, it's weird. Because, we have the summer solstice, the winter solstice, the spring solstice, the fall solstice. Washington don't care about that. Washington has its own set of weather rules and climate rules. So they're leaving our fall to go to winter right now in Florida, which it's snowing. It's snowing in Florida. It's crazy. But just anyway, have my mom or my other aunt, my mom's younger sister, or even myself, even though I don't have my aunt's number, I think. But just like, hey, we're going up to grandma's. I'm gonna ask you first, then ask my cousin to bring it over. But can I borrow that phone tripod for a while? And we'll see. And so it maybe gets better quality, because right now I'm holding it in my hand, the phone in my hand, and it looks weird. One, you can obviously see my reflection of my glasses. But just it. One, it tires my arm holding it like this, and two, it's weird because the camera's here, and I'm trying to hold it straight, but I'm like off center, and it looks like I'm tilted. So, hoping to get that. If not, I'm sure Walmart has a cheap one. So we'll see. But for now, if made it this far into the vlog, and you're one of the 20 viewers last week or a new one this week, hi. If you liked it, leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I know, share the video, leave some comments, and I just now remembered this, but I know this week I didn't show a lot of the food and healthier stuff. We did go for a walk, but that's because food-wise, my mom worked a lot of overtime, so there was kind of a lot of just quick, easy, fast food meals. It was only like 2 out of the last 7 days, but still trying to be healthy. I didn't weigh in, show you my progress, which it's only been a week, so it's probably not much. But next week, even though cooking the food at home will still be the same and it's not the healthiest, we'll show you what I'm doing and how I'm doing. But this week was just kind of a bit of a thing, because my mom worked literally 5 out of the 7 days this week, from last Thursday to this Thursday, recording the vlog. So I didn't have much to do, so I tried to figure out content wise, because I couldn't drive, and I knew probably not gonna be much way on the healthy eating, but we're gonna try this coming week, next vlog through the week, and we're gonna see. We're gonna hopefully drive. Didn't have time this week. I tried. When I got home from my walk the other day, I asked Mom, and like I said, they were getting ready for going out for the evening. So unfortunately, I didn't have time. But hopefully this next week we'll get back in that car, record me driving, so you can see my progress. Do a weigh-in, even though I'm probably around the same weight as last time. Show you what I'm eating, even though I know it's not the healthiest, but I eat it in a somewhat healthy way. Like, instead of, I used to just kind of pot, so I'll say now, it's pre-cooked, like fried chicken and fries. Not like Kentucky Fried Chicken, but like chicken patties, or I want like tenders, but I can't find the right ones. So it's like nuggets, but I make like a chicken sandwich or with both. Or if, if we got tortilla wraps, I'll make a chicken wrap with the nuggets. So I know not the healthiest, but I used to just kind of pile it on for what I know would make me full. And now for the longest time, I've been eating. For breakfast, lunch, I will eat just the standard, like one serving size. So, like, say I have, like today, had a sandwich with some Doritos. No, again, Doritos aren't the healthiest, but serving size says it's 11 chips. That's 100 and I think 50 calories. So that's what I ate. I ate 11 chips with the sandwich. And so for dinner, because it's a bigger meal, I'll do two serving sizes. So for like the nuggets, it says 5 nuggets is 240 calories. I will double that. So I'll put 10 down. And then for say the French fries, or as we up here in the Pacific Northwest call them JoJo's, the rest of the world, or at least the country, would know them as potato wedges. It'll say the serving size for those is 8, and that's about 170 calories. I'll double that, and I'll put 16 down in the air fryer, which I do cook in the air fryer, which I know, it's already pre-fried, but I know it's still healthier than refrying them, because we haven't had a deep fryer in years now. We've been air frying it up for probably the past 5 or 6 years. So it's a little healthier still, but I know it's not that great. But I'm trying to eat it in a healthy way, and then when that's gone, I'll try to look for more grilled chicken instead of breaded. And it might be pre-cooked, yeah, but I can cook a little bit in terms of meat. Like, I'm better at cooking like other things, like say breakfast or noodles or stuff like that. I can do hamburgers because that's pretty easy, because I'm not well done, because I know sometimes stuff like that can get chewy when it's well done, but I like, the littlest pink as possible. So I know that, but never really actually cooked raw chicken before, and I don't want to mess it up and get really, really sick, which I suppose I could get my mom's help with that, but I don't think we have any normal raw chicken right now, so that's why I'm saying more on the pre-cooked side, so I know just personally it's not gonna get messed up, it's not gonna be bad, it's not gonna get me sick. But yeah, so you're gonna see me go through that process more this coming week. But for now, this week, like I said, I was just kind of focusing on trying to find stuff I could do to make content when I couldn't do kind of the reason why we're here. And I'm hoping this week, which I should be able to do the stuff that this vlog is about. Watching me slowly try newer foods to get healthier. Drive, get through that anxiety. I don't know much about the social stuff, but yeah, we're trying to gonna try to get back to it, even though it's only been 2 weeks. But that's the goal. So until next time, which is next week, we'll see you then.